guys, hello, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello, hi, my name is Jyotsna and I make a lot of bookish videos and a lot of bookish content. So currently what I'm doing, right, so since the past week I have been posting all my book review videos for the Booker 2021 shortlist, and eventually I will also be posting a Booker 2021 predictions video just like last year. And the thing is that I wanted like a dedicated video made for the shortlist because I thought that was better. This is something that I did for the Women's Prize shortlist as well. So if you want to check all of those out, subscribe. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Subscribe and thank you so much. But yeah, I normally don't say that in my videos because I don't know, like I feel like if people like my content, they may subscribe automatically. But apparently I was told that I need to tell people that you need to do the usual in order to kind of improve my mileage on YouTube. But that's a story for another time. And today let's talk about an interesting book, and that's this one. This is Bewilderment by Richard Powers, which I liked. Yes, surprisingly, I liked Bewilderment a lot. And you know what? Before I get into why I liked it, let's talk about what the book is about, right? Because I think the most interesting part of Bewilderment is the context in itself. The book is basically about a father-son duo. The father is Theo and the son is Robin. And a lot of specialists have suggested that, or Robin has OCD or ADHD, and they're not able to exactly pinpoint, what, which neurodivergent spectrum he's kind of on specifically, but it's confirmed that he's neurodivergent and he's a special needs child, and Theo is a single parent actually bringing him up. Now the thing is that the book kind of explores a lot of the aspects in the near future, especially in the USA. It deals with climate change, the current political scenario of the USA, of the US, whatever. But the point being that it's not bad. Okay, the plot in itself is very much like single vector, a single vector plot. As for my previous experience, Richard Powers tends to write a lot of parallel storylines, but this book does not have many parallel storylines. It just has one storyline, that of the father and the son. So what did I like about this book? I really like the imagination that Powers got into the book. I absolutely loved the way the sci-fi part of it was written, because there are imaginary planets. There's this whole I would say imagination with respect to a lot of aspects that can happen in the near future. So I really love that part a lot, and that's what kind of got me through the book, because not only is the father-son relationship very strong, but what happens alongside that, how the world looks like when these father-son when Theo and Robin are living on Earth in the near future, everything kind of is very nice. Okay, I mean, when I say nice, it's described well, but it's not like really nice for the kids in the future. The thing is that it's more on this is like, I think, a Powers trademark, talking about climate change, bringing in humans into the picture, and how humans are destroying the earth, and all of this is kind of good. I really like the part a lot, and it was supposed to be a 3-star read for me, but a mixture of a lot of things ended up impressing me a lot, and hence I gave this 4 stars. Now to be honest, I didn't like love the book. I liked the book a lot. Okay, so it's not like great in my opinion, but it is nice in my opinion. And let me then get on to the things that I kind of didn't like. Again, this is something that's very common with people who don't like Powers, like me. I didn't like the overstory. But then with respect to Bewilderment, although I really like the sci-fi part, the science fiction part, and all of those imaginary stuff that's been brought into the picture, or like a near future thing that's been brought in the picture, I absolutely felt that it was overdone on some level. Now, this may be an irony because I say that I loved it a lot, but at the same time, I feel like I'm saying that, oh, I didn't love it that much, because that's true. I loved it a lot, and that got me through the book because the engineer in me was like, oh my goodness, like, is this what the future is going to look like? I mean, that's cool, but then that's dangerous as well. And that form of, I would say, over elaboration, it's not exaggeration, right? It's elaborating the context to a very high extent may bore readers. Okay, so if you are not like a sci-fi fan, or if you're not a science fiction fan, or if you are not from the science background or don't like nerdy or geeky stuff, maybe it's safe to say that don't read the book. The thing is that the emotional aspect of the book is very, very important, and the emotional aspect of the book is what actually drives you till the very end of it. But then there are a lot of extra add-ons like science and planets and astrobiology that come along the way that may not appeal much to you. So basically, the question is, should you read the book or not? I think if you have read Richard Powers before and liked him, then you are bound to love this book. Like, you will love this book like 100% no matter what. But if you've read Richard Powers before and not liked him, I would suggest don't read. Like, basically, he has a trademark, he has an audience, you are not a part of the audience. Now, I am like a surprise liker of this book, but does this mean that I love Richard Powers now? No, I don't. No. So, yeah, that's where I stand. But the question is, if you've never read Richard Powers in your life, should you read this book or not? I think yes. I do think that this book is a good place to start to understand Richard Powers and his writing, to understand the author, to understand where he's coming from, and more importantly, talking about environmental changes that the earth is undergoing right now. So I do feel that this was a good package of science and emotions and everything, although many things are overdone. But it does pass the message across, and the message is not lost along the way. So yeah, that being said, I hope that this video kind of helps to decide whether you want to read the video or not. Again, if you're someone who's very doubtful about it, I suggest that you watch a lot of other reviews where they discuss things in much detail, because I don't like doing like a spoiler filled review. But if you think that like things you may not like it, research more and then maybe decide for yourself. However, if you're still doubtful, I advise you get an ebook or an audiobook over a physical book, because a physical book, at least in India, is pretty expensive. But yeah, up to you, leaving it up to you. Would I recommend it? Somewhere in the middle. Should you read it? If you've never read Richard Powers before, maybe yes. If you're actually dying to try Richard Powers and his writing and stuff like that, yeah, maybe this is the thing for you. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.